Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Minix. And in today's episode, I'm going to be on PTU 3.19. So I did a live with it the other day with Rico, and we had a look around Lorville, and when I did some messing around with some salvage stuff. So today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go out. I'm going to have another look at Lorville in a proper video, and just the cityscape as we go over it. And I'm going to pick up maybe a salvage contract and maybe look at what we can do. I don't have a salvage ship, but I want to see if I can get in the salvage ship and take its components and then see if I can sell those components. That's one of the big things people are asking about. So I thought I'd do a video on that and see if we can do that and maybe answer them questions and see how we get on with that. So here we go. So we have these tooltips here on the side now, which are quite cool, but I think after a while they'll start getting in the way for me, and I will have to then take these tooltips off in the options. Another quick note to remove items from your ship or anyone's ship, you need to make sure that the lock is off, basically. And so you might have to go into your options here, into your key bindings, and then your advanced controls, and in your cockpit view here you'll have the unlocks here. Now I don't know if the doors one will do it, but if you do port lock toggle, I've set mine to left shift and U, that will then unlock all the ports basically. So that's good, because basically people can't just come and take your stuff if you've got them locks on, and they can only take them up by turning it off. So if there's a floating salvage ship, it means I may have to go on board and take that off, and I'll show you basically what you have to do to do that. First thing I need to do before I do anything is I need to get a multi-tool and attachment. So here's the new skyline. Looks like someone's just crashed the old ship there. Have an 890 it looks like. Not good. But here's the new skyline. That TISA spaceport thing there, I didn't see that when we came in last time, so that must be new. They must have just put that back in because it wasn't there before. That TISA spaceport. It was there in the old ones, but it wasn't there when they did the update the other day. Every time there's an update, my controls get changed.
Thank you, and please visit again.
So let's have a look at the cityscape. So it is. They've now just put these back in. That they disappeared. These TISA spaceport things here, they'd gone when we came in the other day. It looks so much better, doesn't it, this little city now? Pretty cool. Even that building there looks different, the big one. Clouds are quite good as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the space station and pick up a multi-tool. And then what I need to do is buy the... Oh, looks a bit different, doesn't it? It's totally different now, isn't it? Like, there's no drop downs to change what you can buy, like one of these boxes, maybe, hopefully. We'll see. We shall see. That's worth the bit of money, so we'll definitely take all that. Leave all that over. Just want to track to beam though. Take that out. Track to beam. Track to beam, please. Yay! We got a track to beam. Cool, we got tractor beam. So I just want to quickly show you the tractor beam, and once you put it on, I don't know if people know this, but once it might not work because we're in an armistice zone here, but as long as you've got stuff in your inventory here, in your backpack or whatever, and you press J on the tractor beam, you can see you have access to all of them, and you just click on the one, whichever one you want. So if I wanted the oxy torch, I'd put that on. If I wanted the orbit miner, I'd click that one. So just so you guys know that, you press J on that. The other thing is, while you zoomed in, you'll see that it's got a detachment. It says detachment. And then you have like a mass and stuff like that. And you'll always get this mass exceeded if you don't unlock your ports, which I said at the beginning. I've set mine in the key bindings to shift and U. So you have to unlock your ports to be able to take stuff off on, like the guns and the components. But if you press B, you can take your thing to traversal. So basically, then you're grabbing all. Basically, what it'll do is it'll grab hold of something and pull you along, like when you're in space. So you press B for that. So there we are. I'm gonna put this away. I'm not gonna do looting. That's not what I've come for. I'm gonna go. I don't think I can use my thing here. Yeah, I can't use it here. But once I get to my ship, you'll see what you can do. Turn the torch on, maybe. No. So when you aim at something, it'll turn green if you can take it off. Maybe I've got to be in the... No, it should have looked there. So I'm wondering if you can't take your own off now. So, there is a thing I was told that if you try to take your own equipment, your own components, anything like that, and sell it, you'll get a crime stat. In a way, it's sort of almost like insurance fraud, basically. You could get all your equipment, take it off, upgrade it all, take it off, sell it, call another ship, take all the stuff off, sell it, and just do that, and that. So apparently, I've not tested it, but apparently you'll get a crime stat if you try doing that. The other thing as well is the jobs that you can pick up. So let me pick one of these jobs up if I can find it. So we've got a contracts manager, and here now you'll have salvage. So basically we can have a look at these different salvage things here. And so the Reliant Core, the Prospector. So I'm trying to think where to 15p, which ones might have components that I can take off. Let's see where each one of these are. So as long as they're near me. RKL2, yes, I could definitely do that one. RL1. So we'll take this RKL2 here, and it's going to cost me 1,000 aUEC. And yeah, I don't have a ship. So basically, now that's come up with the salvage rights at the top here. So basically, where it says salvage rights, it means I now own that salvage. And if anybody else tries to come in and take that salvage, if they get within a certain range, they'll get a trespassing thing come up, like when you go to the bunkers and that, they'll get a trespassing thing. And I'm not too sure if this silos around that will protect it or not. I'm not too sure, or whether that's going to be coming in. But what I do know is that now I own the rights to that salvage, so I can go and salvage that. Obviously, I don't have a salvage shit, but I can. What I'm trying to hope to do is take the components. That's what we all know how to salvage and how that's done. Salvage missions are a new thing, but I want to see, can I take the components and sell them? That's what I want to see. So let's push this forward to that. So here we are, coming up to the wreck now. And while I'm heading up there, I'll just let you know, when I was at the station, at the ground base earlier, and I was trying to highlight my guns and my missiles, I realised coming over here, I haven't unlocked my ports. So when you don't unlock your ports, it doesn't highlight, and it just says the exceeded mass exceeded. So I didn't realise, I totally forgot. So what I'll do is I'll unlock my ports when I come in here now and show you basically how it highlights green. So as we come into here, nobody else can take this. Well, they can take it, they can come in, but they'll be trespassing basically. I can't see any like little silos around. So there's the ship, the Reliant Port. And that's basically, I own that now. I own the rights to this wreck. I'm going to bring this down so I don't keep overshooting it. And it's right next to a space station, which is pretty cool. So let's go and have a look at this thing and see what I can take from it. There we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my doors, my back doors, so that I can put stuff in it. So I'm going to move myself so I'm next to it and I can start putting stuff into my... Oh, there's like a little box there as well. There we are. So I'm going to turn my engines off. Get out my seat. Actually, that's what I didn't do. Let me just do it quick. So there's the Reliant. I own the salvage rights to that. So if I press Shift and U, my ship's ports are now unlocked. So now I can unlock the ports. They're done, and I can go out and do what I need to do with them now. But yeah, I don't think there's anything in here that I can take out on this one, as far as I know. Spinny spin. So now if I go around here, you'll see now if I pull out my tractor beam, then now we're in detachment mode, and you'll see they start turning green. So you see there, they turn green. You press your thing on them, and then you pull down basically with it, and you can pull it off, move it where you want. Now if I was, and then when you go back here, you've got to wait for it to turn green. You might have to spin it by using your, if you press R and move your mouse around, left and right does that, up and down does that. And I think if you roll your mouse wheel, you can spin it that way. So basically, you've got to position it right until that turns green there. So basically, I have to roll it until it turns green. this down. Come on. Oh, I think I'm too far. Let's try that. Where's the end of it? Let's see. Up. No. Down. There we are. So now if I press my trigger, it'll put that in place. There we are. Now, like I was saying, if you want to, you can press B. Oh, no, I don't want to. Back. Now, if I press B, is that zoom in and press B and go to traversal mode, I can pull myself along with tractor beam basically. Oh, into the ship. Okay. So yeah, you can pull yourself along basically with it. Now where's that? There it is. So I could take that box there, and pull that where I want it. Don't know what's in that, but if I take it anyway. And hopefully my ship don't blow up. Let's have a look what we got. We don't want the traversal, so we press B. Go back to detaching mode. So basically they're locked. So I need to get on this ship and unlock this. So that's fine. Let's go. Oh, actually saying that, the way that is done, it's not going to let me, is it? Not going to let me. So there's another couple of boxes in there I can pull out. Push them over to my ship, wherever that was. Position yourself better, but you know. I don't even know what this cargo is. Could be junk for all I know, but it just shows what you can do, the features we've got now. That's what we're looking at here. override it and do anything, turning things off. So I'm not going to be able to take anything if I can't. Because the gear's down. I won't be able to do anything. I wonder if I can use my torch. I can't do anything with that. Because it's spun around, I can't do anything. So I can't even take these off, I don't think. Can't take them off if I do that. And cut them off. So I basically need to take off that. I need to get inside and I can't get inside it. Because it's turned that way, I can't do it. So let's try a different one. So I don't know what that is, that stuff. I don't know if it'll tell me in here. Anything now? Right, so what I'm going to do is pick up a different one. Something that I think I can get into that's not going to be spun around like that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Salvage, yeah. So we've got the Avenger Titan. That's not going to be spun around. Renegade and the Core 8. So that is going to be RL2 and that's going to be Crew L4. So let's have a look where Crew L2 and RL4 are. There's Crew L2 is over here. RL4 is over here. So I'm going to set the route to that one. I'm going to take the RL4 one. So let's have a look. Salvage. RL4. RL2. RL2. Here, yeah. Set the route to that one. That's the one I'm going to take, the RL2. Okay, 1,000 for that. And now I own that contract. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do this one. We're out to that. Let's see. Where is it? What's that one? That's the core. Cancel the other contract. Actually, I'm going to keep the contract because I don't want to end up getting done for having the stuff on board.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay. Hello.
Set to who's there? Tourist instead.
Quantum travel engaged.
So I now own the rights to that. Let's follow this one on then. Make sure I'm tracking that one. And then we're good. It's telling me my ship ports are unlocked, so I've got to be careful of that. I can actually lock them because I don't. When I get to this place, I'll lock them so people can't just take my stuff.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
It's always next to the space station, so basically it says this one hits a asteroid. There's the renegade. There's another ship nearby it. Another ship's nearby it. So again, I'm going to open my doors. Here as well. Okay, I'm going to position myself nearby, just in case he's got any what's it called as well. Check that. A bit. Push my nose up a bit. Turn my engines off. And I'm going to lock my things as well, my ports. Let's go. Jump out, so someone has just popped in nearby there, maybe they picked up one of the other ones. And let's see if these ones have been unlocked or not. So 4. Let's have a look. Same. I succeeded. So yeah, I got to do the same here. So he's salvaging that one there. I'm salvaging this one. Yeah. There's no cargo, but I'm going to get on board anyway. Let's see if I can open that door. Yeah, can I open this door? Yes, I can unlock the things now. So if I don't think there's any components in here. But if I get into the sea and turn off the things, I can take his stuff. So they're unlocked. I can't see any components I can take in here. No. So I don't know the Titan if there's any components. Maybe you guys will let me know in the comments if I missed them. But I'm going to take the guns anyway. And that should be the same thing. Get these open. Gonna give me one with components. No components anyway, so I don't know if there's any around the side or any in the roof. No. Okay, you guys will let me know if I missed it. So now, I don't know if there's any around the sides component-wise. But now I should be able to get out my tractor beam, take his guns. Let's take that. Oh, it's showing me points I can put them on as well. So there's some issues with this. There's no way to do it. Right, so one gun in. Let's go to the next. I'm going to take what I can from it and see what I can sell. And that should basically for some reason. Says my thing. Go to let's go down. Just take his gun as well. The other gun. To repeat it basically. Like all the thing. What's we got on here? We've got the missiles which I'll take. Mantis. I don't think there's any like other component places on here. Can't see any places for them. I would like to have been able to get components and see if we can sell them, but unfortunately I don't know on this, so maybe at some point we'll figure it out or with a different ship. For now, let's just take the guns and see if we can sell them, because I think it's going to be the same thing anyway. Right, let's see if we can take the I won't. See, I'm not going to take the stuff from his one, because if I did, then I don't have rights to that. He does, so I'll probably get a trespass in. If I was to go near that, I might get a trespass in. So I don't want to chance that, taking that, because it could be stolen basically if I do. I don't want to skew my results by taking a stolen one that I don't have rights to. Take this last one. I said I don't think there's I don't know if there is any component places I can take here, so I'm just going to drop this in here and then I'm going to take that, and that's it, basically done. That's it. I'll leave that open. Like I said, I don't know, somebody else can come and salvage that maybe, but they might get a trespassing sign. We don't have rights to it, so the others. So I don't, like I said, I don't want to skew the results. I've been able to sell this stuff. So there's our haul that we've got. Let's go and see if we can sell this at the station. Let's see. Let's close the doors. Don't know why my Z's not working in my normal mode when I'm in my first person mode. I'm not too sure. But anyway, there we go. So let's get the engines on. Let's get moving.
Engines on.
Let's go to the space station, which is right nearby us. It's a shame I don't have a salvage, but that's not. We all know how to salvage. We all know the basics of salvaging the hull itself. The arm assist on and get some landing. There we are.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
So basically, if you try taking your own gear, it should give you a crime stat for trying to take your own stuff. I'll test that in another video at some point, but that's what I've been told by people who have read the notes. So I'm not going to try that. And another thing as well, another way that they're tackling that stuff as well is they are now not going to allow. When you buy new gear and then you call your ship again, they're not going to allow you to. They're not going to allow you to have that stuff again. You're going to just get the bog standard again. So I can't pick these up and put them in my thing. So in my local. I wonder if I can press I and do it that way. Is it show anything on the vehicle? No. So it's not showing these on the vehicle, and I can't take them and drop them into the local. So hopefully it just recognises that they're on the thing itself. And then whatever this is, I don't even know what this is, but we'll see. So let's go and see what we can sell here. You know, there's something I want to try. There is something I want to try. I'm going to take one of the boxes and put it on the landing pad and see if I can sell that. I just don't let me use it because I can't fire this here. In here. I was going to, yeah, I think they fixed the thing of not being able to use your gun. Your tractor beam in arm assist zones anymore. So I was going to try and put one on the floor and see if that worked. But obviously I can't do that now. So let's go to lobby, let's store the ship and see what we can do. Sorry to guys that I couldn't get components, but I'm presuming if I can sell the guns, then I can do the same components.
To the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
Store that.
Please visit us.
Let's go and see if we can sell some of this stuff. I'm presuming there's like a weapon shop here to sell it. So I'm going to do is look for weapons place and ship weapons. There is one. See one. So I may have to go to a place where there's where they sell ship weapons. Normal weapon place there. Oh, ship weapons here. And there's a platinum bay there as well where I could probably sell the other things as well. So let's have a look, guys. Let's go to sell. And it's not letting me pick my ship. Oh my god. So we've got an issue here now. I don't know whether it's to do with the 3.19 update, but it's not allowing me to select my ship in the terminal. I had the same problem earlier on getting the multi-tool where it wouldn't allow me to select a location for me to put the multi-tool. And so I'm not too sure if it's an issue. I tried a different server, a couple of different servers, and the issue still was the same. And then when I went outside to try and what I did is I removed my components, my guns and my missiles from my max, and then tried going outside to put them on, but because I've logged off, I don't know, but when I went back into the max, the guns and the missiles was missing. So I don't know if there's an issue there, so sorry to you guys that was hoping to try and get an answer for this. It doesn't look like I can give you one today because of errors with it not showing my ship. So hopefully they'll get that fixed soon, and then once they do, I can put out another video where I'll do the same thing and hopefully try and find one with some components as well, because I know components is a big one as well. So hopefully we can get that sorted next time. So we're sorry about that, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed the video anyway and got some information from it. And yeah, so we'll see you out in the verse, guys.